Rendezvous, Fonse. That's how we do. Hey. Rendezvous, you know our way. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Junior's World of Soul. I am back with the new video, ready to bless y'all with R&B the right way, the authentic way. As you can see, I came in with Genevieve's Rendezvous. This joint is a banger, yo. I talked about this in the last video. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, really check out her EP. She got some dance joints that rock, you know what I'm saying? Because this Rendezvous just jumps. And I was like, yo, when I get to do the next video, I'm coming out with this joint, you know what I'm saying? But y'all know what time it is. It's time for current R&B bangers. Now, if you're new to Junior's World of Soul, current R&B bangers is all showing mainstream that R&B is alive and well and ain't going nowhere. And forget about what people are trying to do and trying to say. Forget all that mess. I was like, I'm done with talking about it on social media and complaining about it. I was like, I'm going to create something to give R&B a platform for all R&B artists, indie artists, you know, classic artists, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? New artists, all that. So we can have another platform to show that R&B is here and it ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So I know y'all looking like, yo, it's been 2 weeks. Listen to me now, y'all. Y'all know I'm working. I got a 9 to 5 just like y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I'm doing R&B reps, which I definitely want you guys to subscribe to. You know what I'm saying? Me and my sister, Naturally Elise, where, you know, we have our show entitled Catch That, where we do Catch That minis and regular Catch That. Our recent Catch That is out right now. We talked to Calvin, and we talked to him about Glenn Jones Showed Me, and we talked to Neltron about Michelle's, y'all know I don't know how to pronounce her name very well. You know what I'm saying? But Michelle Ingege Ocello, say what you want, whatever. But her song Stay, and it was a really, really good episode. I'll put all the information in the more info box. I definitely want you guys to check it out. You know what I'm saying? But y'all know what time it is. It's time for current R&B bangers. We got 4 for y'all today. We representing the fellas today. I came in with, you know, Jenevieve, a female, and we're going to exit the video with a female. But in the middle, y'all getting all fellas today. You know what I'm saying? So, again, I don't want to keep y'all too long. So, let's get this started. We're going to start it off like this. Here we go. Alrighty. Get all of your troubles, let's live in the moment. But one door closes, another one opens. So let's live in the moment. Hey, to what's broken. So let's live in the moment. Another one opens. Stop trying to control it. Start living in the moment. That is a gem, and that is a saying right there. Live in the moment, people. That is Craig David. Yo, you know what I'm saying? Now, Craig David has been out since the early 2000s. Y'all know his song Fill Me In, 7 Days, all that good stuff. You know what I mean? And then it was kind of like after his second album, Slicker Than Average, it kind of like, he wasn't really connected to the mainstream R&B world again in the U.S. anyway, because in the UK, London, where he's from, he over there rocking. You know what I'm saying? He's been consistent ever since now. You know what I'm saying? He out there DJing, you know what I'm saying? Doing the damn thing. But in 2018, he came out with his album, what was the album called? The Time Is Now. And when I heard Live in the Moment, yo, that was one of my favorite songs of 2018. I still bump to that, and it gives me encouragement. You got to live in the moment. You can't, especially the times we in right now. You have to live in the moment. You know what I mean? But it's been a minute, yo. He brought out his this album he entitled 22 that he just brought out last week. You know what I'm saying? I listened to it. He got some joints on there, for real. He got a joint called G-Love that's a banger. Obvious, Give It All Up, Meant to Be, and Already Know. Those are some bangers, you know what I'm saying? The album just came out, so I'm still listening to it because I'm living with it. Catch that. Hey, grandma, hey, girl, just saying. Catch that. You know, live with albums, y'all. So I'm still living with it, so I really, you know, was getting good with it. And y'all know how I am when it comes to names. Sometimes I mess it all the way up. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, it's all good. But it was this joint that I just kept playing because this is the deluxe version, you know what I'm saying, that he came out with. And he got a couple of extra songs on there, but it was this one song that I just kept playing. It's entitled Gets Like That, and the joint is a bop, and you just sway from side to side with the joint. And I was like, yo, I gotta talk about this joint on Current R&B Bangers. So the first joint this week is coming from Craig David, and this joint is entitled Gets Like That. So here we go.
Your head, no superstitions. We would be together now if you listen. Baby, don't lose yourself, just have to switch your positions.
And it gets like that. You see what I'm saying? It got a nice little how my partner in crime do it. It got that nice body roll joint, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the joint is really, really dope, yo. I definitely want you guys to check out Craig David's project entitled 22. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he out there DJing now, you know what I'm saying? Yo, Craig David, he out there doing it, you know what I'm saying? So definitely let me know what you guys feel in the comment section about this new record and all that good stuff. But the first joint this week of Current R&B Bangers coming from Craig David, and this is called Gets Like That. All right. Keep this moving like this. If you feel the dramatics, maybe you might know who the next artist is.
Never thought I could say, dick so good,
make a bitch relocate.
Skipping over several states, coming on down.
Hey,
never thought I
could say,
dick so good,
make a bitch relocate. The characteristics that this dude brings in. I am talking about Durand Bernarr, this singing fool, and I mean singing fool in a good way. He sings down, one of the best male dudes that's singing out there. You know what I'm saying? When I was introduced to him, actually through Erykah Badu, because he was singing background for her. You know what I'm saying? And then I found him through his YouTube page, and I just love, like, he sings down, period. And I love that he brings his character into the way he sings. You know what I'm saying? Like when he was on the Terrell show, he would just make up a song off the top, you know what I'm saying? And it would be so dope, and he'll bring his characteristics into it and all that kind of stuff. So I've been a fan of him. He was bringing out EPs and all that, but he finally brought out his debut album that he entitled Durand. You know what I'm saying? And this came out in 2020, and it was songs that I even talked about on here, like you hear Relocate, Melody, Racket, is it called Racket? Yes, and Summons. And those are a couple of joints that I talked about here on Current R&B Bangers in 2020. But, you know, Durand been doing his thing, been touring and things like that. I missed him at the Roots Picnic. I'm so mad that I ended up missing him at the Roots Picnic. But, hey, it's all good, you know what I'm saying? The dude just sings, and I'm just, you know, I want him to keep doing that. Just sing. Sing for the people and forget all the BS that's going on, you know what I mean? But he got this new project that he brought out entitled Wanderlust, and yo, he got some dope joints on there. Destination, Rollin', Mango Butter, and Intermission, he's singing. But the record that I could not stop playing, y'all, was Level. Level is that joint. It is my favorite joint on the record. When I heard it, I couldn't stop playing it. I was just like, yo, this one is it. This joint it's a song. How people say this joint is a song. And Durand did what he needed to do on this joint. So here's the second joint of Current R&B Bangers. This is from Durand, and this is entitled Level. Like, get into this song, y'all. Oh my God. Here we go. Like, come on, that airy background. Like, I'm a fool for backgrounds. And what he did right there, yo, like, crazy, yo. Like, the backgrounds are bliss to me. Like, it just brings you in. It's like you don't want hell. It's like, you know Durand is singing, and then the background vocals feel good, too. Now that's a song right there, you know what I mean? And he wrote the joint, he produced it himself, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is a song. When I listened to this song, the first thing I said was artist. This is an artist right here. Like, this record describes that, you know what I'm saying? Like, he did the damn thing, yo. So, yo, Level, dope ass joint. I want you guys to definitely check out Durand. Again, I want him to get that mainstream attention for real, because he's being himself and he's just singing. And that's what we want from these male dudes. Stop with these corny ass whispering and talking, singing. We don't want that. We want singing. And Durand does that. You know what I'm saying? So definitely support him. Check out his new project, Wanderlust, and let me know what you think in the comment section. But again, the second joint this week is coming from Durand Bernarr, and that is Leveled. Alrighty, keeping it going. See, I'm going through this because I know y'all got things to do and people to see and people to lay up on and things like that, you know. But here we go. Oh yes. Okay, I came in the wrong part, but that's okay. We keep edits here. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to sing a part, but it's all good. That is coming from my boy, Ballad, who is getting all the well-deserved praises, yo. Like, yo, I am so hyped for him, for real. Like, when I saw it happening on social media, I was like, yes! Good. They are finally seeing one that deserves to get all the love because they are talented. You know what I'm saying? But again, I discovered Ballad. I'm sorry. I was just talking about Durand. I discovered Ballad in 2019 with this song, Wondering, right? And to me, it had so much, like, it was thick. It was some thick shit. You know what I'm saying? That we've missed since the D'Angelo and Maxwell and all that, and Erica, and that thickness that we miss. You know what I'm saying? So when I saw him, I was like, oh, he giving me Maxwell vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I got. I was like, yo, he's giving me Maxwell flavor. But it's his own style. You know what I'm saying? He's not falsetto like Maxwell. He got his own style going. Don't get me wrong, he using it, but he got his own style. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yo, let me check this dude out. So for real, since 2019, I've been talking about him on the show. I talked about his joint, Black Man Burning. I talked about Naked. I talked about Moving. I talked about his EP called Black Body. And all that. Like, I've really been like going hard for this dude, you know what I'm saying? So it was like in 2022, you know, when the heads were saying, you know, these stupids that was saying that you know, R&B, where's R&B and it's dead and all this foolishness, and start that argument, he put up his clip of him doing Orange. And the next thing you know, he was just getting retweets and love and all of this. I was like, whoa. And I remember hearing him was like, yo, this is a moment. You deserve this. Like, you're talented and people need to see that there's talented people out there. You know what I'm saying? And it was just, it really felt good. And he was getting new followers and people was just like, whoa, where's he been? And I'm like, well, hell, I found him 3 years ago. Where the hell y'all been? You know what I'm saying? But better late than never, I say. But I'm happy I was on the train a little bit before everybody started to get on. So it felt really good, and I really want to shout out Ballad for that because he really deserved that, and the song is dope. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, now eyes is on him. You know what I'm saying? Which is a good thing. So he got out this new joint that he's entitled Lemonade. And the joint is a banger. It's a bop. It's going to make you move. Just like Wondering. Wondering is like a joint that makes you sway. But this joint actually is a nice little bop. You know what I'm saying? Again, it's titled Lemonade. And yo, this joint is crazy. So here's the third joint coming from Ballad, and this joint is entitled Lemonade. So here we go. I'm gonna get to the right part this time, so we can sing along with them. You know what I'm saying? So here we go.
Ooh, you're so smooth, sweet like good glass of lemonade. Ooh, you're so smooth, sweet like
Hey.
good glass of lemonade. Ooh, you're so good, I could do it twice.
It's a nice little bop, yo. You know what I'm saying? It's still smooth. You know what I'm saying? But again, it's still got that thickness to it. It's thick. And we missing that. You know what I'm saying? That's why it was so good in like when, 95. Well, we can start it in 93. Because we can start it with Michelle and we can start it with Joe. We can start it with her, with Joy. We can start it with them. But when D'Angelo came out, it was something about that thickness. Maxwell was something about that thickness. Erica, something about that thickness. And to me, that's what Ballad has. The dude is dope, yo. All his social media is Mr. Luv Ballad. Please check it out, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people is on it. We need to get more people on it, you know what I'm saying? But this joint Lemonade is a banger. It's on all streaming platforms. Please support this dude. And that is the third joint of current R&B bangers, and that is coming from Ballad, and that is Lemonade. Okay. Where we at? Want to get to the right part here. All righty. Okay.
I just wanna love you now. Baby, all I ever
Hey!
is you.
Ooh! Y'all hear that horn? Y'all hear that horn? Well, this is a new artist that I actually discovered thanks to my brother in this music podcast where I'm talking about Timon from We Sound Crazy podcast. He had one of these songs in his IG, and I was like, yo, who is this cat? Like, I never heard of him before. And the guy I'm talking about, his name is Cartier. And I was like, yo, the song that he had on, I was like, yo, this dude is ill. Let me check this out. You know what I'm saying? And when I went and found who he is, I was like, yo, he's dope. He's a songwriter. He's a singer, he's a songwriter, and he plays the saxophone. Now, I have said on R&B Rap so many times in our videos, I love horns. I am a horn lover. And if you come in with a nice little horn solo, you got me. And he just did with this record, Love You. That came out in 2018. You know what I'm saying? But he's from LA. And again, he's just a musician. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just getting into him. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm getting into his music, so I'm into his BPM album right now with joints like Tempo, which I'm loving, What You Want, Gonna Do, and what else? I'm just getting on it. So these are the joints, and I'm liking it. I'm liking this nice little, like house club vibe he's giving. You know what I'm saying? That's a part of his sound. You know what I mean? And he's bodying this joint, you know what I'm saying? But the joint that Timon had in his IG is his latest record, and this joint is entitled Come Down. This joint is nuts. Like, when I heard it, that's what made me go like, I need to find out who the freak Cartier is. Like, this song is crazy. You know what I'm saying? And Timon, when it comes to music, he's right on with it. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yo, let me check this out. And the song is dope. So I had to talk about it. But this is the fourth joint of current R&B bangers. This is coming from Cartier. And this joint is entitled Come Down. I'm telling you, y'all gonna like this joint. Smooth. All right, here we go. Go back a little. Hey! I don't wanna come down. Don't wanna come down from this love. I was waiting for I was ready for the hook to come back in. That's the part I know right now. But it don't even matter. Like, this joint is dope. It's smooth, but it still got a nice bop to it. Look, we getting ready for the fall right now. You know what I'm saying? We're in the fall, actually. And, yo, this joint still got a nice groove to it. You know what I'm saying? It's dope, man. Like, I'm so glad when I discover new people from other people. It's just great. You know what I'm saying? We need to really, support these artists and tell other people about them so we can spread the news, man. Spread the good news. Don't make me take the church up in this joint. But, yo, Mr. Johnson, that's his last name. He did that joint, but listen, I definitely want y'all to check out V. Cartier's music. He's dope. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to put his info in all his info in the more info box. Y'all definitely check him out. And that is the fourth joint. That is V. Cartier, and that is Come Down. Well, y'all got y'all 4 joints from this week representing for the fellas. Y'all got Craig David with It Gets Like That. You got Durand Bernarr with Level. You got Ballad with Lemonade. And you got V. Cartier with Come Down. The fellas is out here representing R&B, y'all. What more can we say? You can't lie and say ain't no dudes out here singing. Just showed y'all 4 dudes that can. Okay? That's what we ain't gonna do out here. They out here, people. We gotta search for them, and then we search for them. We put them out there. And that's what we doing right here on Current R&B Bangers. But before I go, this is not the last song, but I want to talk about this woman that is a big, big inspiration to my life. And that is Miss Janet. Tonight, I feel so tired. You move my need. Tonight, just on a line. Alrighty, so y'all. This Friday, the 25th anniversary of the Velvet Rope. This is 25 years that this album came out. This album came out when I was 11 years old, and this album completely changed my life. It changed me into the person that I am today. It told me that I'm special, that I can accept me for me, and I don't got to worry about anybody else, and everything is going to be all right. It's so crazy that I've always wanted this vinyl, and it was hard to get. But thanks to my brother Mark, in 2019, he told me, yo, bro, they're coming out with the vinyl. Go to Amazon. I went to Amazon. I got it 3 days before my birthday. And I cried when I got it because people really don't understand what this album means to me. You know what I mean? With songs like My Need, Free Zone for sure, Together Again, Empty, What About, Definitely Can't Be Stopped. Even the B-sides, we talking about Accept Me, God's Stepchild. These records that she's putting on streaming, y'all. She's putting these songs on streaming. I'm like head over heels, but this album really changed my life. It's definitely a monumental album for Janet. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us Janet fans go to this album. I know I do, and I'm so glad that I have the vinyl. But 25 years is amazing, y'all. I want y'all to spin this album just to feel how good it is. You know what I'm saying? People back then really didn't accept it as much as it's praised now. You know what I'm saying? But goddamn it, I got it. I got it when I got this album. Because Janet was speaking to people like me and people that needed an album to speak for them. And this album did it for me. So happy 25 years to the Velvet Rope. Shout out to all us fans, yo. This is for us, y'all. This is really for us, y'all. For real, for real. So I want to talk about that before I got up out of here. Give Janet a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But, yo, y'all know what I like to do. I like to come in with a newer joint, and I like to end with a classic. This song was #1 on the R&B charts, actually going into the second week at #1, and this is a classic coming from the legendary, iconic, I am talking about Miss Evelyn Champagne King, and written by Kashif Jam. You play this, you have to play it, and that's why it was #1 for a good while, and hopefully I will see y'all next week. Again, subscribe to the R&B Representatives. I got a Flashback Friday coming for y'all with an artist that a lot of people don't talk about. I'm so excited to talk about it. But as I said, I done kept y'all way too long that I wanted to. But we going to go out, and we going to go out like this. Here we go. go all the way down. You make my love come down. I'm out, y'all. Peace.